And quick-thinking staffers and police are being praised today after a gunman opened fire at a Texas summer camp. Workers rushed to protect the roughly 250 children while officers quickly responded and shot and killed the gunman. This comes as gun reform legislation is being discussed in Washington on what could be a historic deal. ABC's Kenneth Moten joins me live now from Washington with more on all this. Kenneth, this bipartisan agreement on gun safety measures is limited, but would be the most significant federal legislation on this issue in nearly 30 years. The framework, though, is going to be the issue, right? Those details as this thing is written out. So what are the next steps now that this sort of baseline agreement has been formed?
Yeah, Diane, the devil is going to be in the details here. That bipartisan group of senators, including those 10 key Republicans, they agreed on the framework, but now this week they are working to get that legislative text on paper with the goal of having this done by Friday so they can vote on this bill by next week. Then it's over to the House. The White House says President Biden wants this on his desk as soon as possible, even though it does not include what he wanted, exactly all the specifics that he wanted, including that ban on assault rifles. But we're talking about funding for mental health, incentives for states to create red flag laws, increasing money for school safety, strengthening the federal background check system for domestic violence, and also those with restraining orders, and enhances the review process for gun buyers under the age of 21, Diane.
In terms of those details, I know Republicans, for example, are very concerned about due process rights being included in the way these laws are written out. Are you hearing anything on that front in terms of how they're working that out?
Yeah, we hear the situation is very fluid right now because as they work to get the legislative text on paper, a GOP aide told us that the negotiations here are on the principles here, not the legislative text. And with those details still being hammered out, it would be critical, that legislative text will be critical for Republicans, particularly on the gun-related provisions. In fact, one or more of the principles that I just discussed could be dropped from the text there if it's not agreed to.
All right, Kenneth Moten, a lot hanging on that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.